It's the first
Super
time.
Bowl contenders.
Dude, you just said they choked. You came in and you were yelling to agree with me. Wait, pause. I said that they choke and they never pull through, and you yelled at me that they're one of the greatest teams, and that they choke and they never pull through.
All right. We're about to end the second, third round of the draft, and we are actually ranked these teams. Are they going to be playoff Super Bowl contenders? Are they going to be playoff teams? We don't know. We're just going to go. Are we going to go through all the teams and just pick?
Yeah, we're just going to rank them. We're just going to rank them.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
here's what we'll do. We're going to go for me. We'll do Jason, then Tim, then me. And then we'll kind of go like in that order again and again as we put up like what our rankings would be. And then that way. Okay. Now, and then if anybody wants to contest the ranking, then because we only have one thing here, obviously we can't have all separate scoreboards. So if anybody wants to contest the ranking, then we can make arguments and we can kind of come in. But we'll have one person make the initial guess each time, and then we can kind of move up and down from there. Okay?
Okay.
All right. So
I think Rocky actually it would be it might be better if Rocky picks first, and because he has. Like,
okay. Well, obviously the San Francisco are going to go to the Super Bowl contenders. That's just obviously.
Yeah.
So we're gonna.
Don't say yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I put in the San Francisco 49ers right here at the Super Bowl. Okay. Does anybody have any beef with this? Does anybody want to argue?
Yes.
Listen. Yeah.
Go ahead.
They still don't have a quarterback. That's the biggest problem with the San Francisco 49ers. They have. Yeah, and they have an elite defense. But a lot of teams have an elite defense now. So I'm going to say the San Francisco 49ers are definitely playoff hopefuls, but they're definitely not Super Bowl contenders in my view.
Okay, well, so I would say that they're definitely Super Bowl contenders. I understand the argument of the quarterback, but I think that the team's been working together pretty well and getting into that groove and really finding their place. And so I think that they're going to go pretty far. I am okay with moving it to playoff hopefuls, but I will not move it lower than that. So, Tim, go ahead and make your argument.
3-0 wins.
Okay, go ahead. Argue why.
That's all.
Yeah, okay, great. So we're going to keep it at the playoff hopefuls. All right.
So you think they need Bobby Petrino?
Yeah. They must have Bobby Petrino as head coach, yeah.
Okay, so we don't take your opinion seriously. Quick, go ahead.
So playoff hopefuls for 49ers?
Yeah, 49ers, we're going to keep playoff hopefuls, okay? So then when we have, let's actually go for the Bengals. They did really good this past season, right? So what are we?
Yeah, Skarsgård leading the team?
Absolutely. I think that, I mean, listen. Oh, wait, who is it? Whose turn is it? In that case, we'll do Jason. Jason, where would you put the Bengals?
So the Bengals, I didn't see that they got an offensive line to help Joe Burrow survive, so I'm actually going to go with the Bengals. I'm going to say they're playoff miss.
Playoff miss?
I think the playoff, yeah.
Okay, I
think the Bengals are going to be a playoff miss.
Okay, I would put them at a playoff hopeful simply because of the last season, like how much they were showing up and whatnot and showing out. Now, again, there are some issues and they really could use some better help. But yeah, no, I mean, I would say playoff hopefuls, but I'm okay with playoff misses. What do you say, Tim?
I'd be okay. I think it's a pretty bold prediction to say they missed the playoffs.
Okay.
And I think that this year they dip back into being the Bungles that we all know and love.
True. Okay. You know what? Here's what I was gonna say. We'll say that we'll put it at playoff misses for Jason, but if anybody asks, we'll say that this is contested. And obviously in the recording, me and Tim would put it playoff hopefuls, but we're gonna put it at playoff misses for now. Also, it'll
misses, yeah.
It'll also rile people up more.
So
okay.
I think the Steelers get a little bit better. And I hate it, but I think Deshaun Watson starts to show that he's Deshaun Watson.
Not the raper.
Yeah, of course.
Not the grapist.
That's what I meant. That's what Deshaun Watson is.
Yeah, facts. Big facts.
With the masseuses, yeah.
True. Okay, Tim, what are we saying for the Jaguars?
Oh, I thought you were going to go in order. I wanted to do the Bears.
So are we going to do Bengals? Where are we Bengals?
Oh, Bengals we kept on the playoff misses. And then now we got Tim for the Jaguars. So Tim, what were we gonna say?
That's not the Jaguars, but
it
good
is
guess.
the Jaguars.
I don't see the Jaguars.
It's absolutely the Jaguars. This is the Jaguars, absolutely. Go ahead, go for it.
Rocky's doing the Panthers.
Okay.
Panthers are obviously like new QB, a bunch of like a whole new team, new coach. I'd put them
Mediocre.
playoff miss.
Playoff
Yeah.
Miss. Like I'm gonna guess they probably get 8 wins. It's probably like a win and in type week at the end, but they have to depend on like 1 or 2 other teams to win, and it doesn't shake out. But it's like they're on like the edge of it.
Okay.
Now they are in
Also,
division.
they are in the worst division in football, so they very well might be playoff hopefuls with only like 7 wins. So,
Okay. Gotcha. Yeah. Okay, got it. Now we can go back to me here. Let's see, who should I take? I'll go for the
So the Panthers were playoff misses or mediocre.
Yeah.
No, I think they were playoff misses, right? Or were they mediocre? Yeah, no, playoff misses. Okay.
misses. Yeah.
Unless, Jason,
Misses.
did you have
Okay.
an argument for mediocre? Because we can hear you out. What would you say?
No, I mean honestly, I would agree with Tim. I think because it's the division's absolutely horrible. Like all
Okay.
the teams are in rebuild in that division. So.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, in that case, we're good there. So now let's go with the Raiders. The Raiders, obviously, I don't know who they drafted this time around, but they have a lot of murderers on their team.
Hopefully he does. Yeah, hopefully this one doesn't end up arrested.
Absolutely, but I think that even though like they just picked somebody up, right? That's supposed to probably help them a good bit. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, but here's the thing. It's like I think they're gonna have to take time, obviously, to build on that. I'd say they're probably gonna end up at mediocre, in my opinion. But what would you guys say?
I agree.
Okay.
Mediocre.
Yeah, that's what I would say.
I think at some point Devontae Adams gets pissed off and just gets frustrated with the entire thing. I gotta imagine the be better in that division. 10-7 last season just was pretty bad, but I'm saying Raiders. I think the Raiders are gonna get. I think they need Bobby Petrino. I think
Oh,
the
okay, you're
Raiders
gonna go
maybe win 2
lower.
games.
Okay, you're gonna go even lower.
They're probably gonna pick first next season.
Here's
I think
the
they're
thing.
gonna be right
I like
there.
how Jason is thinking, where he's going as extreme as possible because it'll make people as mad as possible. So, well, I think for the record, we'll put out there it's between mediocre and Bobby Petrino, but we're gonna go with Bobby.
Should have stayed in Oakland.
Should have stayed in Oakland. Big fucking based. Okay, now let's go with the Texans.
Ooh.
They're trying. They are trying. That's what I got to give them credit for. They drafted by far the best defensive player in the NFL draft this season. C.J. Stroud, I think he's a great quarterback. I think him and Bryce Young pretty much neck and neck in terms of who's going to possibly win Rookie of the Year. I think the Texans, I think they're a mediocre team. I don't think they're in the Bobby Petrino. I think they improved this season.
Okay, that's fair. Okay, Tim, what do you think?
I agree. I think that Jason said it best. They're trying.
Okay.
That's
And
the
that's
best
all you
they've
can
done in
do.
years.
That's all you can do.
Exactly.
Kansas City Chiefs, Tim, go for it.
I mean, they're probably Super Bowl
Yeah.
contenders again. I mean, they're the Patriots, except good. And
Okay.
fun to watch.
Okay, I don't think I have any argument there either. I think
No, I mean they're the new dynasty. That's what they are.
Okay, easy dub. Let's see. The Dolphins. I would say I really don't know much about the Dolphins from last season.
Well,
What did they do last season?
Tua, remember that's their
yeah.
quarterback.
Oh
Yeah.
my God! And he's coming back, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
How was he
actually-
playing with all those injuries? How was
Well,
he doing?
he contemplated retirement.
Well, he should have
Like,
after all those
said
injuries.
He said he
and-
talked
and
to his family and people about
concussions.
retiring, but ended up coming back.
Well, he should have with all those concussions. Listen, I don't even want to blaze him high just off principle that like the man could die. But I can't put that in Bobby Petrino. I'm gonna go with mediocre. What do you guys say?
They're in probably with Rodgers now playing for the Jets. They're probably going to be in one of the best divisions in the NFL. So, because I think the Patriots are going to improve, the Bills are going to be still elite. I honestly think the Dolphins. I think they're going to finish 3rd or 4th in their division. So I think they're mediocre.
Okay, got it. Mediocre. Okay, Tim, no disagreement.
Solid.
Okay, cool. Now we're back to Jason. What's this one? Is this the Jaguars?
Jaguars, yeah.
Okay, go for it. Jason, Jaguars, where are we going?
Trevor Lawrence is one of the most exciting fucking quarterbacks in the NFL by far. I love this kid. He's absolutely amazing. The dude what he did to the Chargers in the game that me and Tim went to, it was amazing. That dude is just crazy good.
And you guys
They have
were
one of the
rooting
best
for the Chargers.
defenses. Yeah, and so Trevor Lawrence, I think he just gets that team to at least 11 wins this season. So I'm going to say they're definitely playoff hopefuls.
Playoff hopefuls. Got it. Okay, Tim, any disagreement?
Unfortunately, no. I feel like I have no beef with the Jaguars, but I feel like after last season, the playoffs, and this season, I feel like they're going to be like my Seahawks of the AFC.
Probably.
I'm just gonna hate
probably.
them. My principle.
That makes sense. Okay. So let's go with who is it? Is it it's Tim now. The Lions.
Okay. That's interesting.
I think this is a tough one because people love to love the Lions because
they're lovable losers.
Yeah, they're lovable losers, and Campbell is like the crazy guy who wants to bite off people's kneecaps. I still think that as a coach, he's very mediocre.
Yeah.
But with all the talent, it kind of makes up for that. So I would say playoff misses.
Okay, fair. We got a nice cock building up here. What do you think, Jason?
I mean, I've been a Lions fan since Joey Harrington was on the team. So it's been a long time. I just still don't think they're playoff ready. I'm going to say the Detroit Lions, I think they're going to finish last in the division. I
Really?
just don't see them.
Wow.
Yeah.
So are we going down to an F for you?
Because I think the Vikings still, with the addition of Addison from USC, I think the Vikings are going to be another offense. Their defense is going to probably get better. The Packers, hopefully they don't fall off completely with Jordan Love. I think Bears are still going to be the Bears. Justin Fields is not a good quarterback. I stand by that. So, but I do think the Lions are going to be in big trouble this season because the competition. I haven't seen their schedule, but I'm going to say the Lions are definitely mediocre at best, but I think that they're going to need Bobby Petrino. I think you're right. Tim, I think Dan Campbell gets fired.
So here's what I'm going to say. Because you are down at Bobby Petrino, and Tim was over here at playoff misses, I'm going to move him down, or them down to mediocre.
Fair. That's fair.
And so let's go ahead. I guess it would be me again. Who do I want to take? The Ravens.
Cardinals.
Okay.
They're both birds.
Fuck
so
it.
at
We're
least they're
going.
both
Never
birds.
mind. I'm doing the Jets.
It's the only one with their name on the thing, so that's the only one you do.
Exactly. I know it's the right one. So what? How did the Jets play last season?
They finished 7-10. They're in the conference with the Buffalo Bills, the Miami Dolphins, and the New England Patriots.
And the Patriots are about to become the, I don't know. They're going to get curb stomped by everyone in their division this year because of just years of pent-up aggression.
Okay, did the Jets pull anybody?
Quarterback controversy.
No, I just didn't get anyone that great. No, we should just place and move on.
Mediocre?
Yeah, mediocre.
Okay, cool. Cowboys. Go ahead, Jason.
So I still think Dak Prescott's a terrible quarterback. I'm gonna say the Cowboys. Let's see, the Eagles are gonna win that division. I think the Giants are better, and the Commanders are gonna be still at the bottom. They'll probably be a top picking in the top of the draft next season. I'm gonna say the Cowboys finish. I'm gonna say they're playoff hopefuls. I still think they get 10 wins at least.
Okay, what do you think, Tim?
I don't like the Cowboys. Never have, never will. Playoff misses.
Okay, I think because you're one below, I think it's.
Do you think the Giants are better?
Here's the thing: is you have a bias, Tim. So immediately I have to put it
one
above.
So I would say Eagles win the division. Giants in second because at the very least they have a solid defense. I mean, like Jason, you and I both saw how like the Bears got carried to second in division for many years because of a good defense and non-existent offense. I think it's going to kind of be the Giants.
Well, that's what got them the Super Bowl with Eli Manning twice. So it was their defense. So yeah.
So I would say Cowboys are a playoff miss just simply because I don't know if they can actually match the Eagles offensively or the Giants defensively.
Okay. I'm gonna I'll agree with that. I think playoff miss. I think if they'll finish third in the division, I don't think they'll make the playoffs.
Okay, nice. So we've had a persuasion. Yo, I need like a soundbite and like a stamp or whatever that goes, you know, like fucking you've been persuaded or some shit like that. Anyway, okay, fair. I think that's all fair. I like the arguments that I heard. Who was next? It's Tim, right?
Me. Yep.
Steelers.
Well, they got Darnell Washington. We just learned. I'm gonna put them in playoff misses because still a very mediocre offense, and I can't put them in playoff hopefuls for 13 to 10 wins because oh god, what's their coach's name? I'm forgetting. Mike Tomlin is physically incapable of having a losing season no matter what. He always somehow, through the most magical BS you've ever seen, always makes it through the season with a winning record. But they're still going to miss the playoffs.
Yeah, Mike Tomlin
I would say
he's
they
one
get
of the
9
good
wins.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
I've
so
never seen a team get carried by a coach before. It's kind of crazy.
Now, I know one of the biggest issues with the Steelers last season, which they addressed by trading up in the draft and stealing the pick from the Jets, was Broderick Jones, and he's going to be an elite tackle. So that helps a lot with that offensive line. I definitely see I think the Steelers might be just like squeak right to like 9 wins and be really close to being in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, all fair then. Back to me. The Packers. So I'll have to say that, like, basically, I'm
legendary, all-time great. They're gonna go on to.
Hey, I will mute you if I need to. This is my turn. Let me speak. Hear me out. Okay. Jeez, man. Okay. So I think that the Aaron Rodgers curse has been lifted. Correct?
I would say so.
Okay.
I don't think he was ever great enough to give a curse.
Sure. I think the problem was that, like, with him, you were just never going to win. I think that now it seems like the Packers have moved forward in a way that they've put trust in their new young talent, and that's what you have to do, and that's what you have to hope for, because it's very possible that in this next season, it could be a playoff miss, or maybe even playoff hopeful at, like, best, or at the amazing if it's a Super Bowl contender. But at the end of the day, even if it's down here at mediocre, it's going to build up, and they've clearly put a solid team around Jordan Love. They're really working on him, and I think that that's a fair way to move, and I think it's a smart business decision as well as a good decision just on how to play the game. And, I mean, look, from everything that I saw of the players that they picked up, as well as, like, Jordan Love on how he played, you know, when he was replacing Rodgers here and there, like, he almost embarrassed Rodgers a couple of the times, to be honest with you, with some of the passes that he was doing that Rodgers couldn't pass. So at the end of the day, I would probably put them at, like, I'm going to be hopeful, and I would say playoff hopefuls. But, you know, possibly at lower end playoff misses. It's kind of hard to tell without having Jordan Love. But now that the Rodgers curse has been lifted, am hopeful for the playoff hopefuls. But I think it's probably going to end up more down the playoff misses. But what do you guys think?
So I think Christian Watson is Randy Moss. So that dude. If Romeo Doubs can stay healthy, that's a big thing. I like Luke Musgrave, the tight end they picked up. I think he's a really good addition. I think, Jordan Love, there's still a solid offensive line. There's some injuries on the offensive line that worry me. David Bakhtiari, unfortunately, he's been plagued by a lot of injuries as of late. So but Aaron Rodgers in his first year as an actual starter missed the playoffs. I think he was like 6.
Yeah, and that's common. I mean, how many people come in and get it first year?
So I don't want to put pressure on Jordan Love to go right to the Super Bowl.
That's what I'm saying. Right? Yeah.
I think the Packers will probably win 9 games.
Okay. Okay, it cut off there after that. But okay, so 9 games. That's what I'm saying
hopefuls, too. I would say.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was saying. But I'm trying to be like positive and be like playoff hopefuls. But anyway, what do you think, Tim?
Well, I mean, I think you're onto something. Like, even if they go like 6 wins, I feel like next season it'll only catapult them to like 11 or 12.
Absolutely.
I think that, and if like from people kind of following the social media, I think the camaraderie and the fact that the team is getting younger is good.
For sure.
And like the team is spending a lot more time together. And plus, we now have a quarterback who's showing up for the summer training voluntary sessions.
Okay. Yeah, and now Aaron Rodgers for practice.
Right. So I'm going to say playoff hopefuls probably squeak in at 10 wins.
Okay. Okay,
They
cool.
probably
Nice.
lose like first round of the playoffs just because it's a new team and they don't have that playoff experience yet.
Fair, fair.
Now we
Okay.
still have the same defensive coordinator. That is an issue.
Yeah, hopefully we fire him.
Okay. Okay. Jason, the Buccaneers, right?
Oh, brother.
Okay, so Tom Brady at least got him a championship. Okay, so that at least the Buccaneers are good for the next 20 years. They don't have a quarterback. They are going to be one of the worst teams in the NFL this year by far. Their defense is not, they are in complete rebuild mode. They have a lot of needs. And honestly, I think the Buccaneers will be lucky if they get 3 wins.
Okay. Okay, fair. Do you think that's fair, Tim?
Yeah, I think they're
Yeah, I
going
think
to
that's fair.
be one of the most abysmal performances put on national television this year.
Okay.
Like we could have a tsunami destroy Paris, and it still would not be as much of a disaster on television as the Buccaneers.
Yeah, that's hilarious. That's totally
Yeah,
fair.
the Buccaneers are not going to be on Monday night.
Though.
No,
Yeah, absolutely not. Absolutely
they're gonna be with the yeah they're gonna be with the freaking Broncos and have 0 primetime games.
Okay. Okay. So does he go to Tim, right?
Yep.
The Washington football team.
Commanders.
Yeah.
No, it's a
Oh,
Washington
God.
football team.
So I was actually thinking about this. I was really hoping you'd pick me for this one.
There you go.
They're about to get all new ownership.
Okay.
I think that
Jay-Z, I think, is part of it. Isn't Jay-Z part of the new ownership?
Magic Johnson is part of it.
Magic Johnson, that's who it is. Yeah,
Based-
all right.
Well, you can't go wrong with
So-
Magic, except for AIDS.
No. So right, well, that was yeah. I think that even if they do like 10, 13 wins, I think that new ownership cleans house.
Okay.
So I think that everyone is playing like as an audition for jobs next year for new teams. So I think they do playoff hopefuls and just kind of squeak in, and they kind of surprise people with the effort that they're putting into this year.
Okay, I think
Because they know that anyone who isn't like shown to be elite and necessary gets
Yeah.
kicked out the door.
Okay, I think Jason kind of. I think earlier Jason mentioned something about him like being more on your side with that. What would you say, Jason?
So they're working on defense because they use their 2 draft picks, the first and second round cornerbacks. So they're trying to basically get a good enough defense because they know they're not going to have an offense. The offense is not going to be very good. So I think the Washington Commanders, they're definitely. I want to say Bobby Petrino. I'm going to give them 4 or 5 wins. So I'm going to say mediocre.
Wow.
You're gonna say me. Okay, so you're going much lower. In that case, let's meet in the middle. Playoff misses. And we'll see what happens. And again, we have the main thing is we obviously have the video recording here. So if anybody has anything that they said that was correct, even though we moved it down, you can come back and you can have this as proof. But yeah, so that sounds good. I think we'll meet in the middle here with playoff misses then.
Right.
So let's see. Where should we go next?
Did you want me to tell you what bird that was? So you didn't look
No,
like a
shut
fool?
the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. The Vikings.
Oh.
I know nothing about. How did they do
So the
last season?
Vikings have who is one of the best receivers in the NFL.
Okay.
And they just draft Addison, I can't remember his first name, from USC, who I like a lot.
Okay.
So they have 2 receivers. They still have Kirk Cousins, who can't get it done in the playoffs, and they have a good defense. So
Okay, in that
that's
case,
them.
I'm gonna say playoff hopefuls. In that, I think that if they have a new player coming in,
And they won the division last year by, I think they won 13 games.
oh, okay, if they won the division, that's solid, and they're only bringing in 1 person extra, pretty much. That's like-
13-4. 13-4.
Okay, yeah. So I mean, listen. At the end of the day, it depends on how the new player comes in and interacts with the team. If they do well, it's very possible they could be. Oh shit! Very possible they could be very strong Super Bowl contenders, especially with the season they had last year. But at the moment, I would probably put playoff hopefuls because I'm just not as hopeful for them for Super Bowl. But we'll see since they played so well this past season. What do you guys think? Do you disagree? Do you think they should?
Did we do the Bears?
We did not yet. Right? We didn't.
Okay.
Not yet.
Because
No.
we did the Lions, we did the Packers, so
Yeah.
somebody's got to win that division.
Okay. So what would you say? Oh, that's fair.
I-
So we got to put somebody at the Super Bowl contender.
The Vikings are the Chargers of the North. I mean, it's like they have these seasons where they go on this tear of amazing offensive prowess and defensive power, and then they fall apart in the playoffs in the most heartbreaking fashion you can imagine. I would be okay with putting them at playoff hopefuls, but the eternal curse is that they will not win anything meaningful.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Fair.
I'm going playoff hopefuls with that.
Okay.
I think they get 13 wins again.
Yeah.
Okay.
But how do you think they do in the playoffs, Jason?
Listen, Kirk Cousins is just a mistake waiting to happen in the postseason. So, yeah, I don't know. I honestly think they get to the NFC Championship game.
Okay. And then lose to the Eagles by 38 points again.
Yeah, the Eagles are going to win. The Eagles, I think, are going to win the Super Bowl this year. That's my big prediction.
Okay.
Oh, I think Rocky died.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
You guys aren't supposed to leave any dead air. What the fuck, man?
Well,
You guys had one fucking job! You have one fucking job! Jesus, man. I'm not gonna interject and stop you guys when you're going. Okay.
Oh, I thought we were done.
Hold on. Okay, so who was choosing next?
Are you drinking that terrible Canadian liquor?
Yeah, I had to get some soda for that poison. Okay. Who's choosing next? Or I mean, who's next?
Would be.
I think me.
Yeah, it's Jason.
Okay, Jets, right? No, not Jets. What is this one?
Giants.
Giants.
Already did the Jets.
Fuck you! Go ahead.
The other New Jersey team.
Suck a dick.
All right. So the New York Giants, they were 9-7 last year. They solidified the Daniel Jones quarterback. I think Daniel Jones great. However, Daniel Jones had a terrible offensive line, which they addressed in the draft. I honestly think the New York Giants, because the Eagles are in that division, they're not going to win. But I do think the New York Giants finished second in that division. I think they finished 10-7, maybe 11-6. I think they're going to be pretty decent this season.
Okay, cool.
And Saquon Barkley is going to have something to prove, and he's going to be extremely motivated. I think he has a good year this year.
Okay. No, I think I can agree with you on there. What do you think, Tim?
Their coach. They have a good coach. I don't know. I'm just not sold on Daniel Jones. Now he got his big contract, and I feel like he's going to be one of like the biggest regrets for a franchise of, oh, we gave this mediocre guy a contract fit for
Eli Manning got him 2 Super Bowls. He was beyond mediocre. So.
True.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know. I would say playoff misses, like probably 9 wins.
Okay. Okay, cool. That's fair. That's fair. I zoned out for a second, but we'll stay at playoff hopefuls. Then we have the tomatoes. So who was?
Tomatoes?
Yeah, we have the tomatoes.
Who the fuck is the tomatoes?
Titans.
Dude, you don't know the dude. You need to get more familiar with the NFL.
Titans.
You need to get more familiar with the
Did
NFL.
you guys know that the original name when they moved
Are you the
team
host?
to Tennessee was the Pioneers?
Oh my God! Shut the fuck up with your stupid facts, okay? Are you the host here? No, I think not. Okay.
I think Jason's the host.
No, who's the? No, technically, I'm the one who's moving the thing around and has the recording going. Okay.
It's Tim's turn, right? Yeah, it's
go
Tim's
for
turn.
it. Tim, where would you place the tomatoes?
I mean, Mike Vrabel
They got Will Levis
tries
now,
his
so.
best. They got Will Levis. I'm gonna go mediocre. There's just not a whole lot to say about him.
Got it.
I think that probably by week 4 or 5, when they realize this season is a lost cause, I think they trade Derrick Henry to probably the Cardinals, where all people go in the twilight of their career.
Cool.
Yeah, to die.
To die. Right. It's where J.J. Watt went to die. It's where DeAndre Hopkins is currently dying.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, so I think Tennessee Titans, I'm going to be a little bold here. I'm going to go they get 3 wins and no more.
So you got the Bobby Petrino then, 3 wins.
Yeah, they might as well have Bobby Petrino.
Okay, fuck it.
I'm 100% with you. Bobby Petrino, I think they might get 0 wins. I think they're the worst team in the NFL. But
Even worse than the Bucks?
It's close. I think the Bucks have a surprise win, and they're like, we actually won a game, and the Titans are like, they haven't won a game, and then Titans go 0-17, the Bucks go 1-16.
Holy crap.
Okay, cool. All right, there we go. Okay, so the Chargers. So honestly, the Chargers are definitely gonna go probably 2, and whatever the other number is. I think that at the end of the day, they're just really not that good at pulling through. They seem to choke when it matters most. Yeah, they seem to choke when it matters most. And I think that at the end of the day, it's very clear that they picked up a good wide receiver, it seems, but I don't think that they're going to be able to bring up their stats with that. They need to learn how to just do better. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna put them down here. So does anybody have any opinions? Does anybody have any
This is the fucking franchise that had Sean Tomlinson, Phillip Rivers. It's one of the greatest players of all time.
Okay, so what I'm hearing is mediocre.
They've never won shit because they choke. They choke every
That's
fucking
what I'm saying! That's what I was saying! But that's what I just said!
But some reason they can't get it done. But hopefully.
Nah,
you can't fucking. And now he's with the Cowboys, and he's gonna things with the Cowboys. Now maybe the Chargers take that step forward, and they actually compete with the Chiefs.
Oh yeah, Super Bowl contenders.
Super Bowl contenders.
Dude, you just said they choked. You came in and you were yelling to agree with me. Wait, pause. I said that they choke and they never pull through, and you yelled at me that they're one of the greatest teams, that they choke and they never pull through. Okay.
Super Bowl contenders only says.
Okay. They're gonna get mediocre. They get mediocre. They get mediocre, and that's it. End of discussion. 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 Okay, Jason Broncos. Jason Broncos. Jason, go Broncos.
I hope Russell Wilson fails. I don't like the guy. I think he's just an asshole. To be honest with you, I think the Broncos. Sean Payton is gonna have a terrible fucking year. And then he's going to be... Do they have draft picks in 2024? I don't even know. Did they... Oh, well, then Sean Payton's just going to kill himself. That's basically what's going to happen.
Wow. Okay, strong words from Jason.
Or he's going to start Bounty Gate 2.0. That's what's going to happen. I think Bounty Gate 2.0... I think everybody's going to be like, why the Broncos defense so aggressive? And then, they're going to get... I think they have playoff miss. I think the Broncos have 8 wins.
Okay, so playoff miss. So what do you think, Tim?
I think that the Chargers are going to the Super Bowl.
Dude, shut the fuck up about the Chargers.
Absolutely.
Shut the fuck up. Jason, you yelled to agree with it. What do you think about the Broncos, you fucking idiot?
I already said.
Okay.
Not you.
Here's the thing.
Oh.
It's going to be the first time that the Super Bowl has 2 AFC teams in it.
Okay, cool. If you bring out the Chargers one more fucking time.
Chargers, Chiefs.
In the AFC Championship game. I agree.
Okay, I gave him a timeout, okay? I kicked him.
No.
I did. No, it's too late. I already fucking did it. Okay, he's kicked. Now I'm going to add it. Because it's a timeout. He had to go on timeout. He's acting up like a little baby. And now I have to add, you know what I mean? So now I'll add him back, and he better not keep this shit going, I swear to God. Okay. Okay. Add. Yes. There we go. Okay, now he just says to join. There. Now, let's see. Okay, now, Tim, I'm going to mute you for a moment. Okay? I've muted your microphone. Do not unmute it. No, I'm just saying. You need to behave.
Yeah. Mute him because he's spitting fast.
No, he needs to behave. You guys... Jason, I can mute you too. Okay? We are doing a tier list here, and we have moved on, and we are talking about the Broncos. Okay?
No, we're done with the Broncos.
Tim?
Just like the NFL is done with them.
Okay, Tim. Okay, what do you think about the Broncos?
Hashtag not my Broncos.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
So we're going to mediocre?
No, they must have Bobby Petrino. They're awful.
Bobby Petrino. Okay.
Yeah.
So, fucking, what is this?
They really have no first-round picks in 2024?
Correct, I think so. Or second.
Is this the champions? What is this?
Wait, so who has their first and second?
Seattle.
Jesus Christ, Pete Carroll's got to be jumping up for joy.
Yeah.
Why'd you say y'all like that? Like a surfer. Okay, who's the C? What's the C? What's the C?
Bears. Don't you know?
No,
C
the Cubs.
Is for bear.
Cubs. Okay.
C is for bear.
Okay, what are we saying about the Cubs? How are they doing?
Oh, 0-3 wins.
Okay, obviously terrible team. This is a very evenly spread out thing. Sorry. Okay, Jason,
Justin
do you
Fields,
agree?
Not that guy. Not that guy, pal.
Based. Do
Yeah,
you
not
agree?
that guy.
No, okay, we all agree. We don't even need to talk about it. Fuck it.
Justin Fields, when he was drafted, I thought it was a mistake. I can't remember who was ahead of Justin Fields. They had a chance at 2 elite quarterbacks, and they just chose Justin Fields for some stupid reason. But, yeah, he can't throw accurately. He's a good runner, but so is every other quarterback in the NFL at this point. And the Bears' defense is not that elite like they used to be. So Bears, yeah, they need Bobby Petrino.
Now,
okay.
I know that you said every other quarterback, but you cut out. That sounded like you said every brother quarterback.
That's okay. Okay.
Just wanted to be
Please,
sure that's not what you said.
No, it's not what he said. Let's not make this racial. Okay.
Okay.
The Buffalo Bills. Where are we going?
You told me.
Oh. Wait, who is it?
I don't
You?
fucking remember.
Rocky's
I'm too high, man.
Ricky's
Oh
good.
shit, they're going to mediocre teams.
No, the
Okay.
Buffalo Bills are good.
No, Buffalo Bills play hopefuls.
They're going to mediocre teams.
It like you know
They
that
clearly aren't
the
that great.
season. No,
Hey,
you know that
wait,
the
hold on.
season
Hey,
is
is it
almost
my
over
turn?
because
Wait, is
they
it your
lose to
turn?
the Chiefs in the playoffs.
Wait, whose
They were
turn is it?
13
That's how
and 3
you know.
last year.
Whose turn is it?
How you didn't know?
Somebody died on the
Okay.
field.
So
Do you
first
know
of all,
somebody died? A
and do
person
you
literally
know?
died.
Well, if you would let me speak, you would know that my argument is that can really hurt team morale and make people play
No,
very
now,
differently.
listen.
No, because it makes people more cautious when they play because they saw their fucking teammate drop to the ground. Okay, thank you. So I will allow
He's
it.
gonna be playing. He's going to be playing next season.
And of
Or
course,
this season.
people, and
Coming.
are you telling me that players on the field are not going to think twice when on the field with DeMar Hamlin about the situation that occurred with him? Do you not think that would
you
affect
either live well
the mental of the
or become
players?
The villain, or you die the
dude.
hero.
You know what?
You die
Oh
the
my
hero.
God.
And then now he's going to himself become the villain.
Who's the guy next to Shannon Sharp? Who's the guy next to Shannon Sharp again?
Skip Bayless.
Yeah, you're being a real Skip Bayless right now, Jason.
No,
No, you're being a real
that's
Skip
a
fucking
villain
Bayless right now.
nowadays.
Now, what are we doing with the Patriots? What are we doing with the Patriots? Go,
my
go,
God.
go,
Oh,
go.
shit.
Here, I'll move this one.
right.
I'll move this one to playoff. Fine, just for you guys. What do you want for this one?
Buffalo
No. Put the Bills
Okay.
down at mediocre.
I'm gonna put them at playoff misses because I'm okay with meeting in the middle like we've done for every other one. Okay, we'll do that then. Patriots, where are we going? Jason, go for it.
So the Patriots still have Bill Belichick, who probably is going to retire at the end of this. And they have a serious quarterback issue. They don't have a quarterback. That's the issue.
Ever since they lost
they
Brady,
literally
obviously.
have two. Yeah, they have two below mediocre quarterbacks fighting
True.
for the starting spot. And their defense is okay. I think it might get better this season, but they're in a tough division. I think the Patriots are going to win maybe 4-5 games at most.
Okay, cool. All right, do you think that's fair, Tim?
Yeah, I just celebrate the death of the Empire.
Okay. Jesus Christ, man.
The Rebels won.
The Saints,
The Rebels
right?
won.
Is that what this is? The Saints?
Oh, good job.
Fuck you, bitch! I
Yeah.
swear to fucking God, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you next time I see you, Tim. What the fuck are we placing this at, Tim? Go.
Then they have Derek Carr. They'll go eight wins.
Okay, playoff misses. Any disagreement, Jason?
They had 7 wins last season. I think the Saints might actually try to trade for. I think so they may be getting. I think 8 wins, maybe 9 wins.
Dude, well, so you keep cutting out, but it cuts out at like the most important part of every
Oh.
sentence. It's so weird. I'm sorry. Say it one more time. No. It's just kind of funny, actually. Go ahead. Go ahead.
The Saints won. The Saints went 7-2 last season.
Yeah.
They still don't have a quarterback.
Okay.
And I think they might try to trade for Derrick Henry for some reason.
Got it. Okay.
The Saints really like their running backs. But
they did take another one in the draft today, I believe.
Okay. So are we? So are you okay with misses, or where are we going at?
No, they're misses. Yeah, there's no question.
Got it.
Well, to see, the problem is their division is absolute dog shit. Nobody in that division is any. So I don't know. They can win the division.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
And make the playoffs because of it.
Yep. The Seahawks.
Is Seahawks?
Oh, I'll take this one.
No, fuck you. It's my turn. Fuck you. Is this the Seahawks? Is this the Seahawks? Yes, it is. You just did the Saints. Is this the Seahawks?
What color is it?
It's the it's the blue and blue with the green eye.
It's the
that's Seahawks.
Bird.
Okay,
yeah,
I did it. Yay.
Yeah,
okay, so the Seahawks are obviously as good or better than the Packers. So I'm gonna put them at playoff hopefuls. What do you guys think?
You're full of shit.
Go for it, Jason. No, I don't want to hear from you yet, Tim. Jason, what do you think?
The Seahawks, I think they might be pretty decent this season.
Okay. That's what I'm saying.
Let's see. I was trying to look up their basically their record from last season.
Stats.
The Seahawks were last season. They're in the same division as that shitty 49ers team, and the Rams and the Cardinals are both absolutely terrible.
Yeah.
I think the Seahawks win 10 games.
Perfect. Okay, so he agrees with me. What do you think, Tim?
Yeah, so hate them, despise them.
Okay.
I want that team wiped off the face of the planet. However, I think
hopefully a tsunami.
Hopefully because of the Broncos' folly in trading for Russell Wilson. I think that they stockpile some of the best draft picks we've ever seen, and they are a sneaky Super Bowl contender.
Okay, fair.
I say that begrudgingly, but I think it could happen.
Okay, so we're in between.
Yeah.
So we're in between.
Maybe next season.
But because that's not far off, we might come back in the future, depending on if we put any teams higher. We'll come back and maybe move them higher. But
like the Chargers.
No.
Oh, the Chargers are winning the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I swear to God, if one more time, and we're cutting it early. We're just gonna cut the recording early. I swear to God. I swear to fucking God.
Next team. What is wrong with you?
Listen. I'm giving.
We let your handicap 49ers be in the 10 to 13 win ratio thing. You can't throw our whatever.
I put a team with a brand new quarterback on playoff hopefuls that we have no idea how he'll do. Okay, playoff misses is more fair for the Green Bay Packers. So if you want to talk about that, we can move them down as well as the 49ers if you would like to discuss that. If you want to move both the Packers and the 49ers down, I'm okay with that. Is that what you want to do?
Falcons.
No,
because I'll hear you out.
I
will hear your logic real quick. Can I appeal to your logical side?
Okay,
can
sure. Yes, you can.
I just want to say.
Yeah.
Of the people in the division with the Chargers,
okay.
2 of them we have in the Bobby Petrino tier. 1 of them we have in Super Bowl contenders. I think we can give the Chargers a wild card spot.
Okay. So give me the best. So give me
Do you think the Chiefs have a Super Bowl hangover, or no? You don't think they fall off
Probably
at all?
not. Probably not.
No.
Okay. So here's what I want. I will give you one chance to move the Chargers up to the playoff misses. So say that to me one more time, and then I want you to give me any of your best logical arguments that you possibly can, and if I like them enough, I will move them to the playoff misses.
Okay, so I'm saying that if Raiders and Broncos, who are in their division, are in the Bobby Petrino 0-3 wins, it means that people in their division have laid waste to them.
Okay.
And Chiefs and Chargers usually split 1-1 in their series. So I would say that even from a division record, Chargers probably get 9 or 10 wins.
Okay, but so you're saying generally, if we look at the wider scale of things, it's more likely that maybe the Chargers don't rank as high as some of the other teams. However, based upon, like, if we focus in on divisions, then we can see that there's a more statistical average that the Chargers will come out on top. I think that's probably the best argument you could have made, and I'm going to give you an A+ on it. And I will move up to the playoff misses.
Bravo.
I will move you up to the playoff misses. Now, I will even say it's possible that they might end up in the playoff hopefuls, but I will not move them there, and I will not give you Super Bowl contenders. But let's go ahead and let's move onward, okay?
Do not pass go. Do not collect 200.
So we're going to put them right in the middle. And listen, if they go all the way to the Super Bowl, I'll say, hey, I was wrong. But right now, I'm saying, hey, they might get even playoff hopefuls. But if they go to the Super Bowl, I will literally put on a Chargers jersey, and you can count me. You can record this early. I will put on a Chargers jersey, and I will do like a fucking cheerleader dance for them. Okay?
Thank you.
If they go to the Super Bowl, I'm putting that out there right now. So let's go. This is the Falcons, correct?
No.
Yep. What
yeah,
is
it looks like an Falcons.
No, it's a Cardinal.
Is it what colors?
It's like it's red, but it looks like it's formed in an F.
Oh, it's Cardinals.
Wait, but what's this one?
That's Cardinal.
What's this one then?
Oh, I can't see it, so.
Oh, well, if you can't see it, then that's not helpful. Hold on, let me look it up. Here, I'll just look up.
Cardinals have a red bird.
So does this one.
No.
Falcons logo. Yes, this is Falcons, and Tim is fucking with me. It's a red bird in the shape of an F. You're such a dick,
Okay.
Tim. Okay. Anyway, Falcons. How did the Falcons do last season?
Can you take the Cardinals off? We haven't placed them yet.
So the Falcons placed last in their division last season, the NFC South. Again, this is the worst division in the NFL. So anybody could win it. They did pick up probably one of my favorite that they in the draft this year, Bijan Robinson. I love this kid. He's got a great personality, so I'm rooting for him. And I think he's an elite running back. I think the Falcons might win this division.
Really?
Okay.
All right.
Okay. So in that case, what are we saying? Are we saying that playoff hopefuls?
Because who are you going to take in? Who are you going to take in that division? It's the Saints, the Buccaneers, Panthers, and the Falcons. Those are the 4 teams in that division.
I mean, if I'm honest, I'd probably take the Saints only because their quarterback has more experience.
So why don't we do this? Let's trade out the Falcons for the Saints, so we can move the Falcons to playoff misses, and we can move the Saints to playoff hopefuls. Does that sound fair?
That sounds fair.
Okay.
Okay.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. Okay. Now we're on to the Cardinals. Tim, your turn. Go.
Well, Kyler Murray's injury was pretty bad. I don't know if they have him back at the beginning of the season. I don't know if having him back is too much of a difference, honestly. I don't know who their backups are. They probably go 6-4 wins mediocre.
6-4 wins mediocre. Okay.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
let's see.
unless like tomorrow they draft a solid backup.
Okay. Hold on. Sorry. I gotta restart it. Was the other thing. Create NFL and go live. Okay, there we go. Should be back. Anyway, so sorry. What was the placement? One more time.
I'd say mediocre.
Mediocre. Okay, that's what I got him there. Jason, any disagreement?
So backup quarterback is Jeff Driscoll. That's going to be their. It's going to be bad. Maybe he finds a connection with DeAndre Hopkins since Kyler Murray only cares about being good at Call of Duty, so he doesn't really care about the NFL. He just collects the money. Yeah, I think the Cardinals are going to be terrible. I think signing Kyler Murray to that big extension, that big contract, is going to be one of the biggest mistakes they ever did in their franchise. I think they finished last in the division, or next to last.
Okay. Let's see here. Okay. So in that case,
I'm trying to, so the 49ers, the Seahawks, Rams, and it's not a great division, but yeah.
So I think that we can just keep them at I think we can do. Tim said mediocre. You had Bobby Petrino then in that case, right? That's what you're going with. Tim?
Yeah.
Or, I mean,
yeah, I'm going Bobby Petrino.
Okay, you know what? Just because I like being a little more extreme, let's go to Bobby Petrino. What's this one? What's that
Colts.
one? Colts. Why is it a fucking? Okay, never mind. Why is it a horseshoe? I don't understand. Anyway.
Luck. Andrew Luck.
Colt, like a horse, a colt.
A Colt 45?
No, there's you call a horse. There's horses called colts.
I've never heard that I've heard of like a mayor and never mind. Okay. So where do we put in? Whose turn is it? Is it my turn?
Yeah.
How
I
did this
think
team
so.
do last
Yep.
season? How did the Colts do last season?
So this the South, well, the AFC South, like the NFC South is the worst division in the AFC, like in the NFL. So they have the Jaguars who finished 9-8, the Titans 7-10, Colts 4-12, and the Texans 3-13.
Okay,
The
did the
Colts
Colts pick anybody
drafted
up?
Anthony Richardson. Yeah, they drafted Anthony Richardson over the Cracker.
Oh, that's right. I think that will bring them up, but I still don't think they're gonna get any better than like. I think I'm gonna put them at mediocre. They might go to maybe 7 wins, but I'm gonna put them at mediocre for now.
I just
What do you
can't
guys
wait
say?
for Jim. I just can't wait for Jim Irsay to tweet out the game plan every Sunday before the game.
Oh, they're
Oh
gonna
yeah,
lose hard.
that'd be
then, huh?
great.
If in case you haven't seen, he's been tweeting out like cryptic things about their plans for the draft,
That's so retarded.
Yeah.
What
and
an
it's
idiot.
really
He's
weird.
been disappointed by Anthony
Yeah.
Richardson
Oh,
being
you'll
drafted.
enjoy this. You know
No,
the
I
whole
won't.
Falcons 28-3 thing.
No.
You know, like they had a 23 or 25 point lead in the Super Bowl and lost.
I'm not familiar.
Okay, well, it's only the like most infamous choke of all time.
Uh-huh.
Well, Matt Ryan, same quarterback, was on the Colts, and they lost the game that they were up 30-0.
Great.
They lost to the Vikings.
Oh wow! Thank you
So
for this history that I didn't fucking
Yeah.
ask for.
I know Jason liked it. He loves that story.
Holy shit.
Absolutely.
It's like a bedtime story. I
my
took him in every
God.
night to that story.
So I
fucking
gotta
hate
open my
you
door.
guys.
Reggie wants out. Reggie needs to eat.
Okay, hold on. My door is like just go. There we go. I did it. Okay, let's go. So let's talk about fucking. I don't fucking know anymore, man. The Rams.
I think the placement right off the bat.
No, I figured it might be pretty bad. But I also know that you have beef with them because you're a Chargers fan, right?
I have no beef with them. They are not worth having beef with. They are literally less than relevant enough to have beef with.
I think you have beef with them based on that statement,
Have
if I'm being
beef
honest with you.
Is to acknowledge they
so
exist.
I think that you sound very upset right now, and I think you need to calm down, okay? We need to just engage positively and like, effectively in this conversation.
Yeah.
So I think that the Rams are indeed at the bottom of the scoreboard. I think that's totally fair. So I'm okay with putting them there. What do you think, Jason?
The Rams. So the Rams have Matthew Stafford, who's an average quarterback. I don't
True.
think it's very good. They do have a decent defense. I think the Rams will finish next to last. I think they get 6 wins at most.
Okay, so I think that let's just leave him at Bobby Petrino in that case. Then I think it's a little more extreme. I like it. So what do we have left? What the? Why is there a bird with a B on it? Baltimore
What do you think it
Ravens.
stands for? Yeah, very good.
Is it purple?
Yeah, it's purple. So Baltimore Ravens.
Yeah, it's Ravens.
Okay, cool. I think I think it's Tim's turn, right? Or is it Jason's turn? I can't remember. Did we skip Jason?
We'll do Jason.
Yeah,
for this
Jason. Let's go for you. What do you think about the Baltimore Ravens? Thank you. That's a very effective statement. Are you there, Jason? Oh, you cut out. I think, Jason. Like we can't really hear you. Here, let me do this. Jason, try to leave the call and join back in. That can fix it sometimes.
Okay.
Oh, there we go.
I'm
You're
back.
back. Okay, cool, Jason. So we're talking about the Ravens, and we're gonna let you decide.
Okay.
What do you think the Ravens are gonna be at?
I think Lamar Jackson season. He's got finally some receivers, actual talent that he can utilize. I think Baltimore wins 14 games. I'm going
Really?
14-3 for the
Okay.
Ravens.
Let's go.
I think there's gonna be extra motivation with this team. They're gonna be on fire. I think
just
they're gonna
feel it.
face the Chiefs. Yeah, I think they're
Okay.
gonna face the Chiefs in the playoffs and beat them.
Fair.
Wow.
What do you think, Tim?
I'm gonna say correct.
Okay. And that's it. That's
No,
all
it
we
might
need
be
to say.
wishful thinking. I'm just gonna say it might be wishful. I love Lamar Jackson, so it might be wishful thinking. But yeah.
Okay, Tim, go.
Okay, so I wanted the Browns.
Too bad.
Damn. All right, well, we'll make the Browns one a group effort.
Okay, fine. No,
no,
I
should
like
be a
that.
group effort.
I like the group
Yeah.
effort. Yeah, I like the group effort.
Yeah. We'll have to gang up on it.
So where are we putting this guy here?
Because Deshaun. So
Okay.
let's see. I mean, Super Bowl contenders probably again. I mean, maybe actually, I think they're going to go less wins, but I think they are Super Bowl contenders. So I would say 12 wins.
Okay.
So technically playoff hopefuls, but I think they compete for.
And I
NFC
think that we
championship.
should have one more at the Super Bowl contenders. We should have 4, and that way we can see. So what would be one that we would put from playoff hopefuls to put in both?
I don't know, like
What are playoff hopefuls right now?
So we have 49ers, Jaguar. Is that the Jaguars?
Yeah, Jags. Yeah.
Yeah. Green Bay Packers, the Vikings, the New York Giants.
Yep.
The Seahawks and the Saints.
So
I'm actually gonna say the Jaguars are Super Bowl contenders.
Yeah. Okay. Wait. No. That's exact. I literally was gonna say that as well because didn't they have a really good season this past season?
it's just a
Well,
bummer.
Trevor
that,
Lawrence threw 5 rounds in the second to win the playoff game. The dude is
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Dude's crazy.
we don't
yeah.
talk
He's so
about that
awesome
game.
to watch.
Okay, let's calm down a little bit.
No, but it's true. He fucking humiliated us. It's
I know
crazy.
it was against. I know it was against. Okay, it hurts me. All right.
Yeah, that's true. He's saying this against his own people.
my
Yeah,
God.
no, I think the Jaguars. That's exactly what I was going to say. They had a crazy season, and I was wondering. I forgot about that game, but that game was one of the few
feel
that I
like
Their
watched.
defense is so freaking.
Yeah.
That's the big
Okay,
reason.
no, so I think that's a solid 4 Super Bowl contenders.
I feel like I would want another NFC team in there because right now we have 3 AFC teams.
Okay.
Oh, it's
So
true.
if we're
Okay.
going based on like what the NFC and AFC championship
yeah, let's
games
do
could
that
be,
then. Let's do that then. Let's do
so
one more.
I'd be okay with the Jags winning back down to playoff hopefuls. It feels like all the good quarterbacks left the NFC. Like
Yeah, they're on the AFC.
like Jalen
Okay.
Hurts is with the Eagles. Like we
So
don't know
we
what
gotta
Jordan
go
Love
somebody.
is.
We gotta go
Kirk
somebody.
Cousins is Kirk Cousins. San Francisco has a bunch of. No, we're not putting him there.
They're staying.
I mean, I would be okay with putting the Seahawks there, honestly.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
I mean,
Because,
Pete
like,
Carroll's a
they
hell
can-
of a coach.
Yeah,
Got
because
it,
they can
got
stockpile so
Okay.
many. Take the
Cool.
49ers out of that. What are you doing?
Out of what? Out of what?
Out of the Super Bowl contender. You can't
Okay,
keep
so
them
now we
there.
have the
The
Browns.
49ers
Okay.
So now we have the
of
Browns.
this year's draft.
Oh my god.
What'd you
Okay.
say?
All right, guys.
The 49ers drafted a kicker in the 3rd round.
Oh, nice. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and let's do the Browns. So what do you guys think about the
Oh,
Browns?
The Browns. Well,
They have a rapist. Win.
Yeah.
I mean, a rapist
Dude,
wins.
dude, a
That's-
multi-talented rapist who's raped many a times, right? He's very talented at
Yeah.
his job of raping.
allegedly. Allegedly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
allegedly.
Yeah,
But
you know,
also
Deshaun Watson
26
is a Tory
times,
Lane.
allegedly.
Allegedly, but also really.
Yeah, for real though, let's be honest. It's like OJ, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Allegedly.
Well, I mean, Tory Lane's. I mean, Deshaun Watson is not. I hate him. I hate this guy. Okay,
does
I want
suck.
him to fail.
But you think
He
he's
is one
gonna
of
do
the
good.
worst thing. Like the Browns are gonna do. They suck. They're awful. They're never gonna win shit because they are the Browns, and that's kind of what goes with shit.
Okay. Nice, base.
So yeah.
Okay, 0 out of 0. We're gonna put them at Bobby Petrino then, right? That fair?
Yeah, hopeful.
Okay, great. So we have was that the Browns,
Yeah.
the Rams, the Cardinals, the
Bears.
Bears? No, the Cubs. I don't know.
Bears.
The
Whatever.
Broncos, the
The
Tomatoes.
Bears.
Oh wait, the Tomatoes, the Buccaneers, and the Raiders, all in Petrino. We have the Texans, the Dolphins, the Lions, the New York Jets, the Patriots, and the Horseshoe at mediocre teams. We have the Bengals, the fucking Panthers, the Cowboys, the Steelers, the Washington football team, the Buffalo Bills, the Chargers, and the Falcons at playoff misses. We have the Green Bay Packers, the Vikings, the New York Giants, and the Saints and the Jaguars at playoff hopefuls, and the Kansas City Chiefs, the Baltimore Ravens. Which one is this one called again?
What does it look like?
I don't fucking know, man. The Eagles.
Is it green?
And the Seahawks.
You have a lot of green.
And the Seahawks. And the Seahawks in the Super Bowl contenders. I think this is a really solid arrangement here.
Should we have like maybe one bold prediction for
each of our bold predictions for the season?
Yeah,
absolutely.
Bold prediction.
Fucking 49ers to the Super Bowl, baby.
Okay, that's still a bold prediction because
Absolutely.
the 49ers are. I think the Eagles are the favorite.
Fantastic.
So.
Okay, cool.
I think the Texans do far better than any of us think. I think they're a wild card team, honestly.
You think the Tomatoes
Wow,
are
that's
okay.
I'm gonna say.
So you think CJ Stroud?
I'm gonna say that they probably start off like 2-4, 2-5, and then just go on a crazy rip of a ton of wins in a row because everything starts to like click together. And then they probably get like knocked out in the first round of the playoffs. Okay. But I think that they go on like a massive winning streak. Okay. And they make
the tomato. Okay, I mean, you're a big tomato fan.
I love D'Amico Ryans. I mean, because he came from the 49ers front office, and was he a coordinator? So that man knows talent, and he knows how to the team. I think that's a good prediction. My bold prediction is the Ravens win.
Whoa, that's ridiculous.
Did you see Ravens in the Super Bowl?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, I'm going with the.
Wow.
I think Lamar Jackson really throws for 40 touchdowns this year.
Damn. How many does he run for?
At least 20.
Okay, cool. And to be specific, I think that the 49ers get to the Super Bowl, put up one touchdown, and then fail. That's my suggestion.
I think Aaron Rodgers will get the Jets to the playoffs, and just like he does with the Packers, he'll fail. That's not even like a hot like take. That's just like it's just gonna happen.
That's just kind of facts. Yeah. Okay, guys. Well, this is our overall guesses on where these teams will end up at the end of next season. And when we get to the end of the next season, we will come back and talk about where the teams ended up and how good our predictions were. And we'll also probably take some sound bites and whatnot of previous guesses and bring them to you and just to go over what we said. So if you guys have any disagreements or any agreements that you are like super serious about, let us know in the comments down below. Besides,
because we're gonna be correct in a year time anyway, so suck it.
Time always proves us to be correct.
Right? Oh, I forgot Baker was on the Tampa Bay Bucks. Oh, I forgot that.
Oh, okay. Now they're going to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, bro, to the Super Bowl.
Baker's gonna bake.
Baker's gonna bake. Let him cook. Okay.
Baker's doesn't.
Okay.
A Baker's dozen wins.
He's gonna have. Holy fucking shit!
Oh my god!
Or no,
jump off a bridge. Okay. Anyway, you can check us out on Twitter and Instagram. They really pissed me off here. I don't know why they have to do this. It's like a constant thing with these two motherfuckers. They just sit there. Anyway, you can follow us on Twitter and Instagram. I'll probably in the outro. The rest of our socials. Shut the fuck up. Okay. You can follow the rest of our social medias in the description down below. Besides that, you can. No, I'm not going to give you a shout out. All right, guys. Thank you. We'll see you in the next one.
CJ Stroud wins Rookie of the Year. MVP goes to Lamar Jackson.
Okay, you can follow Tim at CinemaJacket. You can't. He doesn't have merch.
Yeah, buy hoodie.
No, he doesn't have any merch. He doesn't have any merch. I will mute you. Jason's muted. Jason's unmuted. Shut the fuck up. Okay, they're both muted. You guys, now he doesn't have any merch. You can't get any of his merch anywhere, but you can get Smokin Sessions merch. Just SmokinSessions.com. Okay. Anyway, thank you guys, and we'll see you all in the next one. All right. Okay, you guys are unmuted. Great.
Spaced out of my head to the depths of the universe. It's a spell or a chance just to open up.